is Nhur and this is Nunú, a place where we are going to talk about my knitting and maybe yours, and things that I finished, things that I am currently making, my dream knits and yarn that I buy and everything. I would love to talk about crochet. I crochet too, and I am pretty sure by now you can tell that English is not my first language, maybe the second either. Like, I don't speak very well. I understand like everything, but I don't speak very well, so I think this will be a good practice, and then I would really like to be part of the community and talk with you and that you can be able to understand me. So I am from Chile, a place located in the south part of the world. It's a very thin but long country, and I live like in the beginning of the south part in Concepción, a city like very nice with a lot of universities, and here is where I study. I finished all my courses already and I am doing my thesis. So that's that. And I don't know what else I can tell you about me. I am 25 years old, I don't know if I say that, and my name is Nunú. And that's, I think, everything. So now let's begin with the knitting, that I think that's why you are here. So I have 3 finished objects and I think 1, 2, 3, 4 whips. So the first finished object is this lovely sweater. This is the No Frills by Petit Knit, and I made this in 100% wool or pure wool, whatever, by a brand called Reginela. Is from Chile, so I don't think you can find this in other countries. Maybe you can. And it's kind of scratchy, it's not super wet, so very woolly yarn. I love to knit with this kind of yarn and wear this because it's very warm and it would last like forever. So I finished this like in 3 weeks, like, but it was the only thing that I was knitting in that moment. So, and I get gauge. Was I think like 20 or 22 stitches per 4 inches or 10 centimeters. That's what we use here. And I used 3mm needle for all the ribbing in the cuffs, the neck and the brim or hem, and 4mm needle for the body. So this is my garment. It's ready to use. I only have to cut the ends. So I use this method that Andrea Mauri teach in her channel. So you knit the garment, then you weave the ends, you block it, and then when it's ready like to use, you cut the ends. So everything is like secure. Like the fibers are eating these ends, so they will never come out. That's good or bad, I don't know. And that's my No Frills. I really love this garment. I am not wearing this now because I told you I'm from Chile, so here is summer and it's not like hot, like we are in 20 something degrees Celsius. So it's not for a wool sweater. Yeah. So the only thing I don't like is not about the sweater, it's about me. I don't like how I knit my chorros. I think this is better than other times, but you can tell it's kind of showing. I hope this like focus. I am recording with a tablet and I cannot see anything, so I hope it's okay. And this is my No Frills sweater. So it's almost finished. I just have to cut the ends. So that's the first. The second one are my lovely socks. These are a pattern by no one. I have self-made this with kind of a recipe that I took from a video from the Crazy Sock Lady. I love her. And she told me and asked how to knit this in 9-inch circular needles, but I am pretty sure mine are 10-inch because they are 25 centimeters long. And I use a 2.5. I only have to cut the ends. These are block too. I cast on 64 stitches and I made a 3x1 rib. So it's kind of stretchy, I love it, and so delicate. I knit this with a yarn called Opal in a just like tona, one color, and kind of creamy one. I don't have the label, I will show you. And that's everything. I use like the measurements for a foot of 23.5 centimeters long. That's what, like a 37 European size, I think. So they're ready to go. I will use this when it's kind of cooler here. So that's my second finished object. I love this. And my third and last finished object is this sweater. That's kind of weird. I finished this a long time ago, but I really wanted to show you because I have to make a decision. So this is not block. This is the ranunculus, but you can tell it doesn't look like a ranunculus because I only use the stitch count, but I didn't do the texture. I have already made two of these ranunculus in cotton, so it's like a summer vibe, some cheers for the summer. And I was kind of bored of the texture, and I was really like in the vibe, so for something like casual but warm. So I used this 100% yarn dyed for by a ladies that work here in Concepción in a store, and it's really like, I love the colors, like kind of different browns. I love brown, so, and I think it suits me, I don't know. So, and of course I only bought 2 cakes, so I ran out of yarn. I made the arm rings and the bottom one in another yarn, the Reginela 100% lana, just pure wool. And I split the hem and I made the front part a little shorter than the back. But I'm not sure, is this pretty? Like, will you wear this or no? I don't know, I am not sure. That's why I am still not block this. I think I will block this and with the ends and wear it, and then if I don't like it, I will reclaim the yarn because I want to use this like for a sweater. So I will try to buy more, but I don't think I can because I bought this like a year ago. So of course it's not going to be the same like dye-lot, so it's gonna be different, but maybe I can do like this helical knitting or alternate skein that you always talk about. I have never done that, but that's my kind of ranunculus. I don't know, what do you think? I should like rip this out or stay like how it is? So it's ready. I will wear this like with a long sleeve shirt in the bottom. I think it's gonna be nice for the winter, so maybe I will wear this, I don't know. And that's the last of my finished objects, and now we have 4 whips. Hello. Hey, I was searching for my whips, so I have 4. The first of them is this sock. Again, I follow the like recipe for the 9-inch circle needles by the Crazy Sock Lady on YouTube. And this time I use, this is the Reginela I was talking you about. This is the color 62 dye-lot 444. I bought this yarn like 1 year ago, and I made a scarf for my father, and I have 1 skein and a teeny more of leftover. So I was boring the other day, and I cast on a sock, a woolly sock, because these are nice to have in your house and work with this. So I cast on with a 3mm short needle, 56 stitches, and I made 12 rows of ribbing 2x2, so it's very stretchy. I use this German twisted cast on for all my socks and like all the garments. At least the pattern tells like use this specific. So I use the German twisted cast on, and then I made 15 rows for the leg, and I always do the, I don't remember the name, but the one with the slip stitches for the heel. It's very like thick fabric, so it wouldn't like make holes in the fabric. So I love the way this looks. It's like pretty beautiful. And then I made the gusset, and last night I picked up the stitches, 14 per like side, and finished the creases, and I am working now on the foot part, and I think I have like nothing like this to go, and then start the decreases because it's going to stretch, and it's like for kind of slipper socks, so they are nice. And I ran out of the fish ball, and how this is like 100% yarn, I will do like this split, and so I can join the other part and I don't have to weave ends, like, because you can tell by my all finished objects that I don't really like to weave ends, and so I have to make the second sock and this part, and I am ready with this with I love this. I didn't told you, these are kind of a DK, I think, DK or worsted. It has, where is it? Here, 100 grams per, like 230 meters approx per ball of 100 grams. So this is the yarn. It's very rustic, it's not super large, woolly yarn by Reginela, que es una lanera chilena. I really like this yarn. So the problem of that brand is that they don't have like a lot of colors, so that's a bummer. And my second week is a Sunday cardigan, but not really. So I use the pattern of the Sunday cardigan, and I have this yarn. So my grandma asked to my mother if I can make for her a mañanita, that is like a cardigan with 1 or 2 buttons, and it has like short and wide sleeves. It's kind of wide, so you can wear it in the mornings when you wake up or in the night, whatever. So it's kind of a bed cardigan, and I made the Sunday cardigan, but I made short sleeve, and I did that with 100% wool, a very rustic yarn that I buy in like a artisanal puesto, like little store. So she have already buy this for the cardigan, and I didn't use this because I want to make something in wool so it will be warm. And I have this that is acrylic yarn, just plastic, and revés derecho. I don't know if you have this brand in other parts of the world. It's like nice. It's the color black, so no mystery in that. And it's a DK, I think, ligero says here. 100 grams, 230 meters approx. So I am doing the Sunday cardigan, but without the sun. That means I made the collar, and I forgot to cast on 10 stitches. Like I have like this less of fabric like here because I forgot to cast on 10 stitches. So the pattern tells you that you need a gauge of 12 stitches in 10 centimeters, and I have 16, so I have to cast on more stitches, and I forgot to cast on 10. Like I didn't cut well, and but it's acrylic, like this stretches out a lot, so, and I will wear this and every time it will be bigger, I think, because it's not wood fabric. So I will make the increases in the next row, and I am going to do this only stacking it, and I will use the measurements of the pattern to do my Sunday cardigan, but I am not going to follow the pattern, like, because I didn't want it Like I wasn't able to think when I made the calculations, and I will not make them again. So it's gonna be only taking it, and it's going to be like a mañanita, but for me. So I can throw on in the mornings when I wake up, or in the afternoon when I take my dog to walk and things like that. So that's my kind of Sunday cardigan. And I am using 7mm needles. These are cubics from Knit Pro or Knit Spray. I have these and the Dreams, and I think that's all the needles I have. I would love to have a metallic set, but I am searching for one that I can buy because, for example, the chia grooves, they look incredible, like you show always that. And I don't think I can buy that needles, like not now. I am a student, so I cannot like allow that kind of money to needles. So I will buy, I think, the carbons. They are more like economic and are nice. I have one of in 3mm needles, and they're really nice. So I think I will buy that. And that's my second whip. That's my favorite part. So the third one is like my eternal whip. I started this, I think, like in 2021, like 2 years ago. This is the half and half triangles wrap by Por Soho. It's a free pattern, and I started this when Inga from Knitting Traditions and Amy Palco from the Manifold Stitch were making like the first of the shells that they made. And that's a long time. Like now they have like 3 or more, I don't know. So I cast on the bigger one, so 260 stitches, and it's huge. Like I love it. Like, oh, it's a huge shawl. I don't know if you can tell. It's just acrylic, like a baby wool, but not wool, yarn acrylic. And it's not like a good quality of acrylic, but doesn't matter. It's gonna be like something to put in my couch. And I told you I have a dog, so a lot of like dog hair, so I don't have fancy stuff for that. And it's nice, and I already started the second color. Here it is. I don't have so much, but I think, like, I was thinking, if I show you these things, maybe I will be like forcing myself to finish all my things. So I did the Amy Palco version where you slip the first stitch so you can have like this nice border. I don't know if this will ever focus, but here it is. It's kind of nice. We have there, and I think, I don't remember the part. Here, the other side. So this is my eternal, like infinity, half and half triangles wrap. And you can see already I have a mess with my, like, yarn. And the last one is an old one too. I need a lot, but I don't finish always what I need. I think that's something common. We have a lot of needles. No, not all people that's very responsible, but I am not. So last year in June, one of my sisters turned out 18. So my mom asked me to make her something, a garment. And we chose the Santi. This is a pattern by Maria Jesus Camus. I am not pretty sure, but I think it is. And she is from Chile. She designs patterns and she dye wool, and is the owner of Corralito Yarns. They have like gorgeous yarn. I would really like to try that sometime. And this is the tea. I have to do the arms and it's ready, but I didn't finish the collar because I don't like how it is. I don't know if like it's the way I need this, or maybe with blocking it will be better, but I don't know, like it's kind of like curving, and I don't know. What do you think? I only have to do the arm and it's ready. And the cast off, like bind off. You make with the contract color, the CC color. And that's everything. I really like the detail in the middle of the T, and it's really nice, like lace, and the color work, I think it's beautiful. Like, I really like this. I think I made a mistake here, but nobody's gonna know. Like, you cannot see that. Maybe you can, I don't know. I am not gonna rip this out because you need this from bottom up. So it's the beginning, and I noticed I made the mistake when I did this, because this I did like, okay. And it's the same kind of, or almost kind of lace work. It's beautiful. So it's 1 degree that you make with 3 stitches, and you're like making this with the stitches. That is, I think it's like CDD, something like that, the variation of the degrees. So that's everything I have to show you. I didn't tell you, I made this with cotton. These are revés derecho, 100% cotton, and like light green and like a grass green, I don't know. It's beautiful. And I have another one to the sleeve, and this is like just 1 ball, and I didn't use like nothing. Like, I used like nothing because it's so tiny, the color work. So you don't use a lot. And this is my final whip. So, a mess. So I have one thing more to show you, but it's kind of a cosita. But I didn't buy this. My brother recently traveled to the south part of Chile, and she bring me some yarn. So it's gonna have like a sound here. So I have these two. I think they are very lovely yarn. They are, of course, 100% wool, like from the south of Chile. They smell like cheap, like a lot. And it's very rustic yarn, so I don't know if I will make like a cowl from this. Maybe a hat, I don't know. What do you think? Like, do you have like any patterns that you can make with one skein of, this is 131 and this is 130 grams. So, and I don't have the meters because this is rustic yarn, so you can like, you don't have like a proportion of in this, because you can tell here is like thinner, then is thicker, and the same thing happens here, and like here is like very thin, but here is like thick. So these are lovely yarns. You have like blues here and purples and kind of pink and more white colors, and here you have like kind of wine colors, brown and white, like a winter white, and they are, oh my god, I lose one. They are really nice yarn. I don't know what to do with this, so please give me some advice. I am not experienced either, so that's nice. I love it. So I will make, I think, hats, but I don't know what hat. So that's my yarn, and I have one more that is like this. So I would love to like spin this, but I don't know if you can spin this. Like, how do you spin? Like, I don't know how to spin. So it's like a dream, like for 3 years. So it's beautiful. It has kind of yellow, green, and blue, and somewhere here like an orangey. And the way I will use this like now is like this. So I don't know how to use this. Like, I know you can kind of felt it and make like accessories, but I don't know what to do. And this is very like rustic, so you don't have like this in your neck. I am sensitive like here, and I think that's like the majority, and here when you like kind of sweat, but not in other ways. So I think, oh yeah, it will be so nice to use this, but I will keep this until then because I don't know what to do with this. So that's my yarn, and I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching this. I know it's not like maybe it's not fun. Maybe it is. I don't know. I am so sorry if you cannot understand what I'm saying. I really wanted to give it a try. I want to be part of the community, speak with you. I don't really have knitting friends. Like I told you, I'm 25, and I know like among us is common, but like in the world, it's not very common that a young person like needs, and I am kind of a grandma for my friends, so it's kind of sad. I cannot talk with them about knitting and patterns, rally and everything, and I would really want to do that. I'm sorry, I'm tired. And I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I can see you again, and I hope you like this, and have a nice weekend. And now I